as it is Becky Lynch and Rhea Ripley kicking things off in our Elimination Chamber match. And now Rhea Ripley with a suplex to the outside. Rhea Ripley with a massive suplex to the outside. It's not Charlotte Flair, it's Chelsea Green. Chelsea Green's here, and now Chelsea Green with a roll-up to Becky Lynch. Green with a roll-up, almost shocked the world, eliminating Becky Lynch, but no. But now Lynch with a manhandle slam. Becky with a manhandle slam to Chelsea Green, and Chelsea Green has already been eliminated. Rhea Ripley going for her finishing move, the Riptide, and now pinning Asuka. 1, 2, and oh, Becky Lynch! Selection by Charlotte Flair to the Eradicator, Rhea Ripley, and Ripley kicking out at 2.5. That was a close one, and now back in the middle of the ring, Lynch with a manhandle slam. A second manhandle slam to Asuka, and Asuka has been eliminated. Not looking good for Rhea Ripley! Oh! Double crossbody! So weak on Rhea Ripley. Able to take down Lynch, and Sol Ruka, who's going to face the Women's World Champion at WrestleMania. 3 women, but it was only Becky Lynch who was able to fall. Ruka now wanting to shock the world by pinning Rhea Ripley. A roll-up by Sol Ruka, and Ripley has been eliminated. And now Lynch, oh, manhandle slam to Sol Ruka. Lynch eliminates Sol Ruka. But now if she also wins the Elimination Chamber, then Ripley's going to be mad. And Lynch getting dropped on the metal plate from above, and Flair. Charlotte Flair launching herself onto Becky Lynch and almost getting man. As Flair diving crossbody. And I believe this time it's over. Unfortunately for Becky Lynch, this might be over for her. But no, Lynch escaping yet again. I cannot believe it. And oh my God, Lynch getting hit hard. Hands on her side. And now Becky Lynch with an Becky Lynch or Charlotte Flair looking to make their way to WrestleMania. Lynch with a manhandle slam to Charlotte Flair. And a second manhandle slam to Charlotte Flair. And just like that, Becky Lynch is going to WrestleMania. I guess she's the rightful winner. She deserved it. Had an excellent performance. Really an excellent. Roman Reigns up next here on night 1 of the Elimination Chamber. This will definitely be a chaotic match between Drew McIntyre and Roman Reigns. We shall expect some insane things to happen, that's for sure. You know, between two greats right here in London, and the crowd is going crazy for Drew McIntyre especially. They might be rooting for Drew McIntyre tonight. Pace from both men. They're both veterans in this business. They both know what to do, but now McIntyre with a Claymore kick. Delivering some strikes to the lower back of Roman Reigns. And now it's McIntyre lifting him up for a power bomb. Sit out power bomb, and McIntyre going for a pin, and that's both men just trading each other some quick and rapid fire punches. And it's now Roman Reigns going through the ropes, going for a spear. He connects. Roman Reigns with a spear to Drew McIntyre. The Tribal Chief putting McIntyre down, and now going to see Seth Rollins. Roman Reigns also angry at Seth Rollins. They know each other quite well. And Roman Reigns and Rollins just trash talking, and now it's McIntyre launching himself from the ring onto the outside, onto Roman Reigns. Drew putting him on the top rope. And Drew McIntyre. Oh no. McIntyre with his signature move from the middle rope. And the referee counts to a 2.5. I thought it was it. And now Reigns with a headbutt to McIntyre. McIntyre busted open in London. And now Reigns with a Uranagi. Drew McIntyre awaiting Roman Reigns, but Roman Reigns coming in very quickly. Roman Reigns with a spear. Ow! Oh my God! Roman Reigns spearing Drew McIntyre. Pull. And now Ryan Tran sees it, is going to fix that turnbuckle pad. Rollins back in the ring with a steel chair, and he hits Roman Reigns. So unfair. Now McIntyre with a Claymore kick to Roman Reigns, as Rollins just screwed Roman Reigns. But Roman Reigns kicking out at 2.9. Roman Reigns with a steel chair, but the referee did not see it. Now Roman Reigns spearing Drew McIntyre. I believe Roman Reigns was about... And now the referee realizing that Seth Rollins is too much of a distraction. Drew getting sent over the top rope. And now Roman Reigns looking to fly. Really severely bleeding now. But now McIntyre with a Claymore kick to Roman Reigns. McIntyre going for that third and final axe handle, but Roman Reigns catches him with a spear. Roman Reigns catches Drew McIntyre with a spear from midair. And making it look like there's some high stakes involved. Ryan Tran has been hit by McIntyre. Roman Reigns accidentally threw McIntyre onto the referee. And now Roman Reigns sending Drew McIntyre to the outside. The referee, though, is down. And Ryan Tran now exiting the ring to get a gasp, really to get some energy. But, Seth Rollins is there. Roman Reigns spears him. Roman Reigns spears Seth Rollins, who has been out of this match. And now we've gotten security to come for Seth Rollins. He's been kicked out of this match from the referee. Punch. Ryan Tran back up on this for this matchup. And now Roman Reigns with a spear to Drew McIntyre. And Roman Reigns with a Superman punch and a spear, able to win versus Drew. And Roman Reigns able to defy the odds of the Visionaries, and the Tribal Chief is victorious in London. Continues to celebrate here in a sold-out crowd live at the Wembley Stadium. Roman Reigns congratulates. Oh no! No! Oh my God! That is Shinsuke Nakamura, but from the back, CM Punk with a GTS to Shinsuke Nakamura. That is the mystery attacker. But that's also Shinsuke Nakamura. We finally know who the mystery attacker has been the whole time. And Roman Reigns delivering a spear. The mystery attacker has been going on CM Punk this whole time. And now he goes after Roman Reigns after his match. Reigns now delivering a spear, but oh, Punk interfering and gonna hit his own GTS. There might be some tension. Of Elimination Chamber Night 1, John Cena versus Chris Jericho. Taunting his opponent, going for an attitude adjustment. Chris Jericho able to reverse that. And now Jericho with a roll-up. The roll-up that did not help Jericho against LA Knight. It's the roll-up that killed Jericho during the match. In Athens, Greece, Chris Jericho versus LA Knight. But now right here, John Cena and Jericho just exchanging roll-ups. And now they're back and staring each other down. Cena with a diving crossbody to Chris Jericho onto bad for Chris Jericho. Thankfully for Jericho, he was able to get out of it. You know, Chris Jericho Irish whipping Cena into the steel. Possibly. That's possibly what he needed. Because John Cena, the moves of doom. John Cena sending Jericho crashing down. And can you see him? Can you see John Cena? No, you can't. John Cena, 5-knuckle shuffle to Chris Jericho. Going on Chris Jericho. Chasing him, but Jericho catching John Cena with a code breaker. What a play by Chris Jericho, who got out of the ring as Cena was a bit going to hit an attitude adjustment, and then catches him with a code breaker as he's rushing him down. And now can he win the Undisputed Championship? But no, John Cena able to kick out at 2. And now it's Jericho with a code breaker. His second code breaker of the night. But he's looking to deliver some more as he sends Cena to the outside. I thought he was going to pin John Cena. That could have been a great opportunity to do so. But Chris Jericho wants to deal some more damage. Maybe he wants to secure that win a little more. As Chris Jericho now gets hit by a headbutt. And now it's John Cena who's going to put Chris Jericho leaning on the announcer's table. And now John Cena, oh no, has him up on his shoulders with an attitude adjustment through the announcer's table. John Cena with it. Favor, that is definite. We could be having a new Undisputed Champion. I don't know if you guys realize, we could be having a new Undisputed Champion right now. But oh, it's John Cena. John Cena getting out of it. And Jericho's down. Cena quickly with a 5-knuckle shuffle from the top rope. John Cena was moving like Flash. He was able to hit a super 5-knuckle shuffle and now an attitude adjustment to Chris Jericho. And now John Cena for the win. And yes, John Cena is still your undisputed